make a complaint to... The car outside could see us all.
You're right. After work, you will be my wife. I'm not bullying you here.
On Charles Johnson. Wait a minute. I suddenly thought of Grandpa's birthday banquet. Should I prepare any gifts?
This one, I'd better buy it directly.
But after all, it's still yours.
We'll discuss it tomorrow. Your husband can't wait any longer. You're still bullshitting here.
Charles?
I promise I'll be done soon.
1 minute.
It seems that you have some misunderstandings about your husband, right?
How could your dad be so impulsive now? Even the only advantage is gone. This position is guaranteed to be fired one day.
Up until now, you're still just thinking about yourself. It's all because of you. That's why I end up like this.
Me? How dare you say that? Don't you hate Anne Reed? Isn't it always you who comes up with a plan every time?
It's me, but every time you participate, every time we chat, I have recorded. If the Walker family doesn't help my dad, I'll make the recordings public.
You.
Let alone the Johnson family. Other wealthy families probably wouldn't dare to take you.
Well, we still have one last chance to bring Anne Reed down. It is the old man's birthday banquet.
You said?
But this time, for the sake of insurance, I need Paul Lennon to cooperate.
No problem. I'll take care of Paul.
Mom? When did you come?
I've only been here for a while, however. You young people should be more restrained. Although, I am also very anxious to have a grandson, but you also need to pay attention to your health.
Mom, no.
All right, I understand.
Mom, is there anything you came to see me for?
You don't have to go to work today. Mom has applied for leave for you in a few days. It will be your grandfather's birthday banquet, you know that.
What do you need me to do?
As the eldest granddaughter-in-law of the Johnson family, you must show up with a stunning appearance. I'll take you to Haute Couture Studio today to try on dresses and choose styles. I've already picked one for you. If you don't like it, we can choose another one.
Thank you, Mom.
Mindy, you're so pretty. Mr. Johnson will definitely be amazed by you.
Don't talk nonsense. Although I have a good relationship with Charles, it's almost a matter of clarifying the relationship, but it is not good to be heard by others.
Good relationship. How good are you? Why haven't I heard of it?
Who are you? Why should I tell you?
Stop talking. I don't like this shop. Let's go to another one.
Why are you in such a hurry to leave? Do you not like it, or do you dare not like it?
Why are you afraid of her? We won't leave today. Who on earth is she? How dare she be so arrogant?
She is the secretary of Charles. She's closer to Mr. Johnson. We'd better not provoke her. Let's go.
How could a secretary possibly bully Mr. Johnson's future wife? Don't think you can do anything by being closer to Mr. Johnson now. When Mindy and Mr. Johnson get married, you will leave at any time?
Stop?
Say it. I really enjoy listening to stories she makes up. What a wild imagination. Actually, Charles Johnson and I
know. Your relationship with Charles is unclear. Even a small employee dares to come to a haute couture studio to buy clothes. You must spend the money of Charles, right? Don't worry. I won't make trouble for you. I just feel bad. Let's go.
It turned out that she's a mistress. Don't get hi-hat.
Stop there. Say what you just...
Is there something wrong with the juice just now? But I saw him pour it out with my own eyes.
Are you surprised? Do you think it's okay if you don't drink?
What do you mean?
Miss Reed, as expected, you were born into an innocent family to deal with the disobedient. Girls, there are many types of medicines. There is a way that as long as you lick a little bit on the edge of the cup, it can make people excited all night long. Besides, you took a sip.
How dare you drugged me in such a place? Aren't you afraid I'll call the police?
Go for it. You and Charles Johnson have already ruined my reputation. I'd like to see tomorrow morning's news, all about granddaughter-in-law of the Johnson family. There is a group of men who have secret communication, gang rape with you, so immoral. In this situation, will the Johnson family give up on you?
Mindy Walker? You're crazy.
Do you think you can get out? There are many people hidden here that I have arranged. Everyone is waiting to see your alluring body.
Let go of me.
I can't say for sure that you will still thank me after tonight. After all, I've arranged so many strong and sturdy men for you. I heard that Charles Johnson has become a person in a vegetative state. I'm afraid he can't satisfy you anymore. Get in. Tomorrow morning, I've arranged reporters for you. The police will only catch you for group licentiousness I have tampered with. All the surveillance cameras here, they all want to have a sex with the woman of Charles Johnson. Could it be that it was made of gold? You're too naive.
Hello? Charles Johnson?
Stop putting on an act. Everyone knows Charles Johnson is in hospital.
Charles, help me. Help me.
Handsome guys, you can't wait anymore, can you? I'm here to send you gifts. Hey. Anne Reed, what are you doing? Open the door. How dare you do this to me? My grandfather wouldn't let you go. Open the door. What are you doing? Ah, it isn't me. You're mistaken. It isn't me.
You're so stupid. It's your karma. You deserve it.
I don't expect you to be here. So proactive. If I don't fuck you, it is really a waste. Ha 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 ha.
I didn't expect you to have recovered, but I remember I haven't sent you an invitation. You're not welcome here.
Search it if my wife is injured in any way. I want all of them to die.
What do you mean?
Hand over my wife.
What are you talking about? Come to me in the middle of the night to ask for your wife. It seems like we kidnapped Miss Reed.
If my wife loses a strand of hair, your Walker family's good days are coming to end.
How dare you?
Bring it on.
Stay there! What are you shaking for?
Mr. Johnson, I have nothing with it. I was also under someone's orders. Please let me go.
Where is she?
In the lounge of the entertainment area, it was. Mindy, who took your wife away.
That's impossible. I advise you to tell me the truth.
Let's go. Close the door and continue to search.
Fuck off, don't come over.
Stinky bitch, I'll kill you. Ah!
Anne?
Charles?
Anne?
You're here? I didn't suffer any losses.
Cripple him.
Yes.
He didn't touch me?
No one is allowed to leave behind at the banquet today.
Yes.
Anne, it's okay. You're brave today.
He didn't touch me?
I know. It's okay. Let's go home. Don't cry. I'm with you.
If I had been drugged and don't have sex with a man, what would happen to me?
I'll help you.
Give me some water.
Get me a glass of ice water.
I'm uncomfortable.
You arrange for someone to take me and my wife to the hospital. You stay here and investigate. Let go of anyone who has nothing to do with it. You know what to do with the participants. Find out what happened, except for Mindy Walker. Is there any relationship with the other members of Walker family?
Yes.
Anne. Quick, go.
My husband seems to be here to save me. That's not right. He's in the hospital. How could this be possible? Dad. Mom. Charles, did he wake up?
Yesterday when Charles sent you back, your face is covered in blood, I asked him, but he refused to tell me what's going on.
I'm fine. Charles, he's really awake.
It's real. I just went for a series of checkups. Don't worry. Watch out for the baby.
Charles. Grandfather. He passed away.
Grandma, you must take care of yourself.
Grandfather has been in good health. Why did he suddenly pass away?
It's all you, who mess around all day. Now it's all right. He's gone. Look at Johnson Group. It's time to leave.
Johnson Group has nothing to do with you?
Sigh. How can they have nothing to do with me? This is the company, founded by your grandfather. You should give me some.
The second. Your dad just passed away. You want to divide the family property? Do you still have any humanity left?
Uncle may be really inhuman.
It's fine if my mom scolds me. How dare you scold me? Let's see what I'll do to you.
How dare you?
All right. You'd rather help an outsider, but not help me. I think this family must be divided otherwise. From now on, will there be room for me in Johnson family?
I installed a monitor in Grandpa's room. Everyone, do you want to? Take a look together.
You're actually installed a monitor in Johnson family. Look, this is inviting a wolf into our home.
After Grandfather fell ill, I'm worried that something might happen. So I installed the surveillance video in the bedroom. I can see him at any time. My mother-in-law also knows.
Yes, I know about this.
So, Uncle, will you say it yourself now? Or should we look at the monitoring together?
I didn't do anything. I just went in and fed my dad a little. Medicine that could wake the mind.
Well. I've really raised a cruel and merciless son. How dare you do this to your father?
Mom, I really didn't do anything. How could you be so sure? I'm the one who hurt my dad, even in court. You have to provide the evidence, right?
All right, call the police then.
All right. At worst, I won't split the property. How dare you slander me for the sake of property?
Uncle, now it's not something. You want or not, I've called the police. You said you didn't do anything. Then I believe that the police will prove your innocence.
Well, you vicious little bitch.
Compared to Uncle, I don't deserve it?
Men.
So what if you've discovered it? So what? Let me tell you, you're finished. All of you are finished. Core secret, I've already handed it over to Walker family. All of you are finished. It's over. Ha ha ha.
Bastard! Why you do this?
Why, you and the old man favor the oldest son. Even if the oldest son died, you wouldn't give me the company. Instead, it was given to Charles Johnson. Why? Why do you think I'm looking? I'm your adopted child, right?
You are ungrateful? If not for Charles, Johnson family was already done?
Grandma, there was no need to talk to such a person. Take him away.
Let me go. Let me go.
The most important thing is that let's see how many secrets he divulges and how much influence they have on Johnson Group. Yeah.
Johnson family had been doing business all these years, and they are innocent, without any problem, but there is a share transfer agreement that my dad made it for his classmate. For life-saving favor, he deliberately left his classmate 5 years of equity. Originally, no one cared about this matter. But later, this classmate had entered the National Confidential Unit. If this matter was leaked out...
The old man of Walker family came.
Please come in.
Sure.
Grandma, let me help you back to your room to rest.
I'd like to take a look here. What was Walker family planning?
Mom, don't worry, I am here.
Grandma, you need to rest now. You are our spiritual pillar. We can't let anything happen to you.
I should have waited for old Master Walker's funeral, but my granddaughter can't wait any longer. We're here today to inform you of a matter.
Mr. Walker, what advice do you have?
I can't say that I'm giving advice. I want my granddaughter to marry Charles.
Impossible.
My son, Charles, has been married. Wasn't old Master Walker forcing him to do so?
He can get divorced even if he has been married.
Why? I don't like this ugly woman.
Grandfather.
Will you marry her or not?
No.
You won't give up until you see the coffin. Do you know what I have in my hand?
Isn't it the equity transfer agreement?
So you knew about it.
I've already sent Johnson to jail? You're so old you don't want to be sent in jail together, right?
Humph. Don't even think about threatening me with these words. I know the importance of this agreement, even if I obtained it illegally. Do you dare to reveal half a word?
Don't do that, Charles. I promise I'll definitely treat you better than Anne Reed. 100 times. 10,000 times. And now the medical treatment was so advanced, if you really dislike me, then I'll just have an operation.
Long time no see, Mindy is still so confident.
Bitch, your good days have come to an end.
Do you really want to marry Charles?
Of course.
The doctor said. Charles had sequelae after the car accident, physiological erectile dysfunction. You don't mind that?
Bitch, you still want to lie to me at a time like this? Of course I don't mind. I truly love Charles.
Since Miss Reed already knew about it, then be sensible. Get divorced with Charles Johnson as soon as possible. Leave yourself some dignity.
You're so old and you're still a thief. You steal someone else's things. How dare you threaten others to divorce? You and your granddaughter are really despicable.
You? How dare you scold me?
I think she's right.
All right. Granddaughter, let's go.
Grandfather, didn't you promise me I'm not leaving?
Ah.
Wait. Although your methods are very cheap, it was indeed effective, I agree. I will divorce Charles.
No way.
And...
Are you serious?
You know what's good for you?
Why did you agree?
Do we have another way? I don't want myself to become your burden. Rest assured, I will give birth to the child.
Why do you divorce after Grandpa's funeral after the divorce?
I want to see Grandpa off for the last time.
There was no compromise in my dictionary? I won't marry Mindy Walker?
I love you. Charles, you're too tired. If I leave everything to you, I don't deserve to be your wife. I just don't want to. They disturbed Grandpa's funeral. Did you think that I would give in so easily?
Please moderate your sorrow.
How was it? The taste of divorce is terrible, isn't it?
Fortunately, I was forced to divorce him. Instead of throwing him away randomly, the one who was not loved feels the most uncomfortable, right?
I don't want to argue with you now, after all. I'm the final winner.
Really?
Mom, I'll send you back to your room to rest first.
Wait a minute. Now, can you go and apply for a divorce?
I'm not in a good mood today. I suddenly don't want a divorce.
Bitch, you're kidding me.
So what? Honey, you don't want a divorce, do you?
Anne Reed, could it be that you really want to see Johnson Group collapsed?
The tree moves to death and the people live. With my husband's wealth, building another Johnson Group is not a problem.
Then I'd like to see it with my own eyes. How could he succeed again?
Wait a minute. Although my husband is very rich, but I don't want to see he worked so hard. So, I'll give you 1 hour to hand over the agency contract. Otherwise, you'll be in deep trouble.
Your trick doesn't work on us?
I'm not scared. Stop daydreaming.
What if I say, I got the surveillance that Mindy Walker framed me? Oh, by the way, that little waitress, she's also under my control. I could summon her at any time.
What could it prove even if Mindy framed you, but it didn't succeed?
Yeah, you're not muddled, are you?
Indeed, even if it proves that you framed me, it's useless. But if I knew, the manufacturer of that medicine is you, Walker family?
What?
Impossible. You're tricking me.
Believe it or not, that medicine, from raw materials to carbon dioxide, and to be transported abroad, I know more than these. If you think I'm lying to you, can you afford to bet?
Fine. Within an hour we will return the contract.
Grandfather?
Wait a minute.
What else do you want?
I have another condition. Please stop your disgusting business. Donate all the illegal gains.
Don't go too far, Anne Reed.
Well, let's go.
How did you do it? How did you do it?
Give me the cup. For his granddaughter, the old man of Walker family snatched my husband at the banquet. They framed me with that despicable trick. If you confessed what Mindy had done when Walker family loosened their grip, what kind of outcome would you have? Perhaps it wouldn't be excessive to kill you to keep your mouth shut. I'll take you to hide. Follow her. There must be some clues. There was a sample of the medicine on the cup. This was the test report, according to source of materials. I want to grow up too. I'll truly become your right-hand man.
You're pregnant so soon, no wonder Louis was so nervous. I said, My leg, it was Charles Johnson who had interrupted them, and now I am disabled for life. Don't you want to say something?
What can I say? Serves you right, considering what you did to me. He didn't paralyze you forever. It was already his mercy.
Let's stop talking and leave quickly. Ah!
You're helping her too now, right?
I'm doing this for your own good. You can't afford to offend her. Let's go.
You? One more word and I'll beat you to death.
What an incompetent man. You only know how to be rude at home. I want to thank you. For that you didn't marry me. Ah.
Quick, call the ambulance.
What does it have to do with us, Mike?
Have you forgotten what happened to Walker family? Back then in Chicago, they were on par with the Johnson family. But now, in a few months, the stock price has already dropped. The business had been reduced by more than half. You'll only be courting death if you do this.